right, well, he's been there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting, and this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win tonight.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win it, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work from the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champion.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out if he's got the goods to be a champion. Islam Makhachev, and he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. All right, here's the Armenian ARMAN TSARUKYAN, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps TSARUKYAN has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, ARMAN TSARUKYAN.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here's the lightweight contender, ARMAN TSARUKYAN, as this round gets underway. There are easier draws in a UFC debut than Islam Makhachev on short notice. He was competitive that night, and he has been largely dominant throughout his UFC lightweight career. He believes he will have both the striking and the grappling advantage in this particular matchup here tonight. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Islam Makhachev getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
TSARUKYAN going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. There's the finish of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have be over very soon.
Oh, there's that kick, and it lands. Nice judo toss for him there. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Now he's going full mount. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. That was nice.
Tsarukyan is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Tsarukyan is back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Oh, right into mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Just good movement defensively here on the ground by Makhachev.
Now he's got a good body position.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Tsarukyan.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Great ground and pound by this man. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Tsarukyan is back in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Beautiful ground strikes landing. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Tsarukyan is in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Makhachev. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tsarukyan. 4 seconds for the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now. Tsarukyan's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
More of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, back to the stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those strikes that caused the damage, particularly to his forehead.
Damage to the forehead. Expect a lot of blood, but when you look at him, he looks like he still wants to be in there. It does not seem like the blood is affecting him. Now, you could want to be there as much as you want to, but you got to do things better defensively, or ultimately he's going to get you out of there. He's got to move his head, he's got to stay out the center line, and he's got to press forward, put his opponent on his heels.
All right, well, all of a sudden we got a new storyline in this one, the cut on his forehead. We will keep an eye on it as this next round gets underway. Well, he hasn't thrown any strikes to the body so far. Oh, how good was that judo toss? Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Makhachev. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Islam Makhachev. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet. In the half guard.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. Nice land. Great punch.
Islam Makhachev gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
He passed the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, yeah, he's got to sit tight.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Lands with the ground and pound. Tsarukyan's in half guard. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Big ground and pound. Beautiful jab there by the champ. Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, feet on the hips here. While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Tsarukyan.
Get them out here. Great defense by this fighter.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank, both guys. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Nice positional control here. 30 seconds to go in round two. $20 seconds to go round two. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason you're going
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Keeping him honest with the jab. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Effective strike there by Tsarukyan. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. That's another takedown. He's one of the better takedown artists in this featherweight division. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Side control now. Makhachev's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Nicely done. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if he could finish him here.
A flying triangle. I mean, is that even a real...
No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
30 seconds to go in the round.
This is where he wants to be.
15 seconds. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Makhachev's in half guard now. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Islam Makhachev.
Take your time, relax, breathe. Calm and relax for me.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Good work from the top here by Tsarukyan. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
This is a terrible position.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style. He gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Islam Makhachev. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself. Nice transition.
Tsarukyan's right back to the full mount. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now. Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back, you're gonna be up on an elbow, you're gonna be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Tsarukyan's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 20 seconds now to go.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
All right, great round, bud. Relax, take a deep breath and listen. You are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get suckered.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's gonna have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. So what's that song? This is Major Tom to Ground Control. This fighter needs to change his nickname to Ground Control.
Oh, he's got to change it, man, because we have not seen this level of ground control in a very long time.
Right.
You got to think of some of the greatest fighters ever to go back and see people that are able to control their opponents in this way. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Tony Ferguson is another guy that's fantastic on the top position. The vast majority of the best fighters in the world, when you start getting to the championship level, understand it, but only a few truly master it. Right. And this young man is one of those people.
Oh, a nice straight there by Tsarukyan. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Tsarukyan is taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you. Oh, right into mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Oh.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
He's got to be careful here.
Use your hips to get up.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous. But he's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Let's go. Get him off.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he...
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-45, 48-46, and 48-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, ARMAN TSARUKYAN!
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations.